Today's video is about my lamb and bedding kit, and every shepherd should have one of these and get it ready before you need it. This is the scale, and I use this to measure our lambs after they're born. You can put them actually in one of those disposable or actually grocery bags. This is where I mix my mineral and vitamins into the salt, and because I have a smaller flock, I write right on there what the ratio is so I can remember. Pepto-Bismol. It actually works for diarrhea in sheep too. Let's see what we have next. This is actually the whole kit. I carry it around in this little carrier because it's easy to then stick on a fence. This is called a drench gun, and it's what you put your warmers in and to give it to the lambs or to the sheep. All right, turn this around. Iodine. This is Triodyne, but it's what I use to actually dip the lamb's umbilical cords. Colostrum replacer, and just in case you need to do that, hopefully the U takes care of that. Nutridrench. Give your lamb a couple little squirts of this right after they're born. It gives them that extra little pep to kind of get them going. This is the jar that I use to put the iodine in to dip their umbilical cords. And let's see what we have up next. Wormers. And you need a variety of them because there's tons of different types of worms, and each one of them need to be used in different ways. A syringe, this can be used for feeding tubes and for lots of other reasons too. It's always good to have a variety of syringes. Selenium is great for white muscle disease in lambs. Everybody should have a variety of syringes and needles of all different sizes. Molasses helps that ewe after she has a baby. You can actually put it in their water or actually even drench that. B12 is another preventative or helpful item right after lambing or in other issues. Colostrum oil gel, just one more way of giving colostrum in case you need it for your lambs. You need a bottle just in case you do actually need to feed your lamb, and a variety of nipples as well. OB gloves in case you need to go up and check to see if a lamb needs to be represented another way. An easy pull, that can help turn around that lamb's head in the event that the head is turned the wrong way up in the uterus before they're born. This is a feeding tube, and they come in lots of different ways. And there's lots of videos on how to do feeding, use a feeding tube on a lamb. And you want to use that large syringe with it as well. Let's see what we have next. Ear tags. You always need your ear tags. And you don't need to do it right after that baby's born, but you certainly need to do it before any time that your lamb or sheep leaves the farm. And this is what we use to actually put the ear tags into the lamb's ear. That's actually what we use to either dock the tails or to castrate them. It puts the rubber bands onto the lamb. And then this is what we use to trim the sheep's feet. And it's good to actually spend a little extra on this and get a nice sharp one, because otherwise you're going to be working way harder than you need to. So this is my little vet and lamb kit. You can put together your own, but definitely get one together long before you're ever going to need one. The only thing I don't have shown on here is actually the OB lube, which I have in a nice gallon-sized pump container, and that's in the barn just because it was just too big to carry out here to take a look at. So that's my kit. Hope it's helpful.